Oh, hey, we're back here, guys. It's Mike Quail of the Quail Group, ready to give you our final part two of the 6 ways your deal can go down the drain. So get ready. We're going to deliver that now. Yeah, before we get into the topic, I just want to point out the tools we have on our site. Number one, if you'd like a free online home evaluation, that'll give you the value of your home, or at least a range of it, instantly. Just click on the link right over here. And if you'd like to search homes through all of Massachusetts, just click on the link right there, and you'll be set right up to start getting homes delivered right to your inbox. All right? So let's get into the topic today. Reason number 3 a deal falls apart is not getting your pre-approval done properly. Some people don't turn in all their paperwork to their lender until it's too late, and then the lender finds something in your paperwork that disqualifies you from the loan. The more paperwork and the more legwork you do up front, the more you know your deal and your loan is going to go through, and you're going to get that home. And you don't have to throw away the sofa that you just bought. So the way to prevent your loan from falling apart is just listen to your lender, provided you work with a good lender, of course, and get them all the paperwork and documentation they need up front. That way, if there's any issues, it can be dealt with ahead of time rather than last minute. Reason number 4, running out of money. So there's more money needed than just your percentage of your down payment. You also have closing costs to come up with. I mean, this includes things like prepaid taxes, having to pay for the oil that's left in the oil tank, having to pay for your insurance up front for the next year. There are other costs that you have to have besides just your down payment. And not only that, but there's going to be unexpected costs that come up that, you're going to have to pay for moving costs and buying new furniture. You want to make sure you have some reserves set aside, so you don't freak out when you don't have enough money. So make sure you have enough cushion. Speak with your lender about that to make sure you have enough money, not only for the down payment, but the closing costs and any other incidentals that come with moving into a new home. Reason number 5, allowing small problems to mushroom into huge problems that kill a deal. A lot of times, buyers and sellers can become very emotional. The buyer, of course, wants to get the home for as little as possible, and the seller wants to get the home for as most as they possibly can. So we have two parties that are diametrically opposed, and there can be a lot of conflict throughout a transaction. And there can be something like a repair that was supposed to be done, where the buyer comes in at the walkthrough and says, hey, it wasn't done the way I wanted to, but say it was just a small repair that was done. Don't allow a small thing to stop you from getting your house. Work with your agent to properly negotiate any issues that may come up, but do not allow a small problem to blow up an entire deal from you. Just keep your head together and think of the big picture, and you'll get through it, and you'll get that house. And remember, you only have to deal with this seller for a certain amount of time, and they're not going to be living with you in the house. So even if you sort of have some disagreements with the seller and get a little frustrated with the seller, it's almost over. You're almost at the closing. Just work through it, and you'll have a happy new home. Reason number 6, deals fall apart. Cold feet. It happens. Buying a home is a big deal emotionally, financially. It's big with your family. What's going on? So you have the high of going out house hunting, finding a home, researching, writing an offer with your agent, actually getting it, and just like the feeling of euphoria. And then you have, we talked about earlier, you have the home inspection, and you have different issues with trying to get your home loan, and it just becomes so frustrating. Sometimes you think, hey, maybe it's just not meant to be, and then your feet start to get cold, and all the reasons that made sense for you to buy all of a sudden sort of fade into the back of your mind, and what comes to the forefront is just all the problems that are in front of you, and you start to get cold feet. Look, if there are reasons for you not to buy the home that are legitimate, talk with your agent, and if you decide it's not the right thing to do, don't do it. But oftentimes, it's just a very overwhelming experience for people buying a home. There's so much paperwork, so much stress, there's expenses that you didn't even think about that come up. Just know that you don't buy a home every year, you don't want to do it very often, and you're going to get through it. Just have a problem-solving attitude to get through it, and you will end up with a great home, be a homeowner, and be able to enjoy the safety and security of owning your own place, and enjoying the equity as it builds over the years, plus your mortgage pay down and your taxes you get to save. So there's a lot of advantages to actually being a homeowner. Don't let some of the problems that happen throughout a transaction prevent you from reaching that goal. Well, that's it, guys. Those are the top 6 reasons that deals go down the drain, and hopefully I gave you some tips that you can avoid those from killing your deal. Thanks so much. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to us over here at the Quail Group. We're happy to help you out, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys, that's it for today. And remember, leave the sale to Quail. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.